All right, so this is a somewhat long conversation that I had with Claude, and I want to save this as a PDF document to my computer. But unfortunately, if you look at the Claude web desktop interface, there is no button that says that you can download this as a PDF document or export it as a Markdown or Google Docs document. Those buttons do not exist. So the question is, how do you save your chat from the web version of Claude to your computer? Well, surprisingly, there are many methods that we can try to save the whole conversation from Claude AI. So the first method is actually quite simple. Claude has an artifact feature, meaning that it can generate a document. It can execute some code directly from the web. Now, before we can use that, make sure that the artifacts feature is enabled on your account. You can navigate to your profile and then go to settings, and let's navigate to capabilities. And right here, just make sure that the artifacts feature is enabled. Otherwise, you cannot tell Claude to generate a document, and this is very important. Now, let me just go back to that chat again. And here, just tell Claude to read the at the very beginning of the conversation, and then try to collect everything accurately and then put them into a PDF document, Markdown document, or any format that you prefer. And this is the prompt that I'm going to use. There are two prompts, so I'm going to use this one. Now, the second one here is reserved if you have a very long conversation with Claude, because there is a technical limitation of the models in the platform. So this is from the documentation page of Claude API. And as you can see here, we got Claude Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku, and they have different specifications. And again, this is very important. So Claude Opus has a maximum output token of 128,000, so it can generate up to this number. It is quite a lot. And Sonnet and Haiku, they are sitting at 64,000 tokens. So basically, if you have a very long chat, let's say exceeding 64,000 tokens, then you cannot expect AI to generate or recreate those messages again within this limit. So usually, at least for me, 64,000 tokens is something that I could easily exceed in about an hour of chatting with AI. So you might want to use the Sonnet model if you have a very long chat. But if you have an even longer chat, then that means Claude cannot regenerate the conversation again because it is beyond its limit. So you might want to use the second prompt to tell AI to summarize the whole thing, the conversation from start to finish. So it's not going to be verbatim. It is not exactly the same on every letter, on every word. So you have to use the second option if you have a very long conversation. So because of that, I'm going to use this, the first prompt. And don't worry, I'm going to put these prompts in the description down below. And you can specify the format like PDF, DOCX, PowerPoint, etc. So I'll just use PDF, and I'll add another line. You can make the style of the document to be similar to the Claude AI aesthetic. Yeah, that's just my customization. Okay, so I will select the Sonnet model. That should be fine. Send the message, and just wait for Claude to generate the document. Now, of course, this method can also be done if you're using Claude Desktop. Like here, I'm using Claude Cowork. I can easily tell Claude to generate a document based on the conversation that we had earlier. So send a message and just wait for Claude to generate the document. And because of Claude Cowork sits on your computer, it will actually save that file automatically to your device. So yeah, it's actually quite convenient. So yeah, just wait until it finishes, and it might take for a while because it is very, very long. Now, the second method that you can try to generate a or to export your chat from Claude is by using a Chrome extension. There are many options, and one that you can try is this one, AI Chat Exporter, and it actually works not only on Claude but also on other tools like Gemini and Perplexity AI. So just navigate to this page, and again, I'm going to put the link in the description down below. Click Add to Chrome, click Add Extension, and then just wait for it to be installed on your browser. And there you go, it's there. Now I'm still waiting for this to be to be generated. It might take quite a while, but I guess I'm going to start a new chat just to give you a preview. Tell me the latest AI news from the last 7 days. Okay, I just want to show you the interface, or how you can save the chat using the extension. Okay, I'm going to refresh the page, and there should be a button on the right side. Okay, there you go, the right side of the text box, where you can click select. Yeah, so this is where you can select the chat. If you have multiple chats, you can actually select which one that you want to save into the document, but in this case I'll actually just select all of them. So I'm going to click this, so you can choose whether you want to use all of them, just the question, which is your question, or the answers from AI, or none, well, which is not something that you want to use. Now I'm going to select all, so I'm going to click export, or you can also click this and you can select the format, and you can adjust the settings, like if you want to enable various things, like maybe you want to choose the paper size, you want to remove the branding or the margin, etc. Those can be modified from the settings. So yeah, that's something to know. Now I actually have selected PDF, and yeah, this is what I mean. This is where you can select all of the settings on the page. All right, so yeah, this is quite a long setting, so I'm going to click generate and just wait for it to generate a PDF document, and it will be downloaded to your computer automatically. And this is the result. Okay, it is trying its best to match the styling from Claude, but I think it's quite decent. It still retains the same information. Now let me just go back on that first method, and it's still running. So yeah, I guess I'll just skip a while and I'll show you the result. Okay, so it took a lot longer than I expected, but at least I got this document. So yeah, as you can see, it is trying to match the color or style of Claude AI. I think it's pretty close. It's not the same, but I think it's quite decent. Now remember, this is possible because I'm using the PDF format, but if I'm using, let's say, a plain text or markdown, then that's basically not possible. So after that, you can download the document to your computer, and you'll get the full transcription between you and Claude AI. So yeah, this is actually quite a decent method. Although again, the limit is the output token of the model that you are using. But yeah, you can use the prompts right here, and I'm going to put them in the description down below. So I hope you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a great day.